Knock knock!
Who's there?
Money!
Here comes the money.
No, I say money, eh?
Alright.
Knock knock! No wait, hold on. Right, hold on a sec. Knock knock!
Who's there?
Money!
Money who?
Mercedes money and Kenny, no money, Omega.
Omega, name money.
Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Who's at the door? Forbidden Door to AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Two companies in the wrestling world that the big audience absolutely do not care about. Two companies that have, like, literally zero importance in the mainstream market are coming together to do a show, Forbidden Door 2, which basically is supposed to be, you're getting like the best of both worlds. So you're getting like these crazy matches that you could never get under any other circumstances, and that's kind of the whole point behind Forbidden Door. And now the second one's going to be happening supposedly this year in June, and it is being teased that we could get AEW's Kenny Omega taking on New Japan Pro Wrestling's Mercedes Money. First, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, if Kenny Omega can wrestle a blow-up doll, if Kenny Omega can wrestle a 9-year-old girl, then why can't Kenny Omega basically, cut his dick off, wrestle Sasha Banks and challenge for the NJPW Women's Championship?
Well, you can't cut off what you don't have. So therefore, Kenny Omega, I mean, I could actually see this happening. It's not the possibility, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. But again, it's AEW. I didn't think he'd wrestle a 9-year-old. I didn't think he'd wrestle naked and let a guy stick fingers up his ass. So there's nothing out the question when it comes to Kenny Omega.
Looks like he's a trooper. Kenny Omega's willing to do anything to get the job done.
Aye,
do anything or do anybody. He cleans up. He fucking belongs in the bin, that is for sure. Kenny Omega, though, put out a tweet. Mercedes Money said it was nice to meet you, Kenny Omega, until our paths cross again, star. And Kenny Omega replied, our work with New Japan isn't quite done yet, so I'm sure they will. I hear they sometimes do mix matches now too, so there's been a lot of speculation that we could be getting Kenny Omega teaming up with Sasha Banks, or potentially Kenny Omega versus Sasha Banks. You just know the
Mark's so great about that. Why can't we get a Cardiff versus Omega in a singles match? So Dave can give it 17 stars.
How many stars do you think Omega and Sasha Banks would get?
I don't know. I still feel like he'd probably give it 9 or something.
Well, when Kenny Omega's in the match, it's guaranteed to get 5. That's the lowest he can go.
It's only a matter of time before Dave Meltzer's on AEW or something.
Aye, probably the GM. The new general manager of AEW, Dave Meltzer. But yeah, Omega, Mercedes Money, will it happen? I mean, who knows? Kenny Omega, he's not doing much at the moment. Teaming up with the Young Bucks, he's 1/3, I guess, of the AEW Trios Championships. But still, I mean, there's not a lot happening for Kenny Omega. I would not say his return to AEW has been exciting. It's been very lackful, actually, to be honest. It's been poor. So I think Kenny Omega needs something to, something to spice it up. Why not? Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm sure there's been worse matches than Kenny Omega versus Sasha Banks over the years, so.
Right, no, but they talk about this Forbidden Door, right? And see, apart from Sasha Banks, that prick Will Ospreay, right? Who's in New Japan? Name me 5 people off the top of your head.
Jay White.
Right, apart from those 3.
Tama Tonga.
Aye, him.
The Bullet Club.
Aye, them.
That Will Ospreay.
I've said him.
Some Japanese guy.
Right, but my point is, right, see when they hype up, it's the Forbidden Door, blah, blah, blah. Like, AEW is just, like, it's more hyping the fact that we're working with New Japan rather than, look at all these huge stars we're getting from New Japan.
Yeah.
There's fucking no one.
It's not like a Forbidden Door in 97 where you're getting WWF taking on WCW and you've got all these classic It's like that time, remember Cornette did the fantasy booking of WCW and WWE faced each other at WrestleMania? And you'd all these, like, epic matches, possibilities. You don't really have that with AEW and New Japan.
No. Like I say, you've got about 3 or 4 people you know.
Plus, there is no forbidden door. A lot of the people that work in New Japan have had one-off appearances on AEW anyway.
I know.
Like, Tanahashi has appeared. That's another guy, by the way. But anyway, he's appeared. Okada's appeared. Will Ospreay's appeared. There's been a bunch of people that work in New Japan that have already appeared on AEW. See, a Forbidden Door would be like an AEW versus WWE pay-per-view where under no other circumstances you would get these matches, but now you're getting... There's not like a roadblock between New Japan and AEW working together anyway, so how's it really a Forbidden Door?
Exactly. And we've seen it before. So how can it be called Forbidden Door 2?
Forbidden Door would have been like fucking when WWE wouldn't mention TNA back in 2010 and they were doing the Monday Night Wars, you know, and you actually felt like there was a rivalry and there's like, oh, you can't talk about TNA or you can't discuss TNA. But there is no like rivalry between New Japan and AEW.
Nope.
So it's not really a Forbidden Door, is it?
It's more like a...
Open door.
Aye. It's not even slightly ajar.
The door's wide open.
There's no fucking door, it's open.
Come on in and help yourself.
Come on in, buddies.
Anyway, guys, Kenny Omega, Sasha Banks, let us know in the comments if you want to see this match. And we'll catch you in the next video. But until then, until next time, Fog Wrestling. Peace out.